Good evening. I am now live outside the East Precinct, the abandoned East Precinct here in CHOP, here in Seattle. Plenty of tents remain outside the East Precinct, and in fact, I've also seen plenty of tents over at Cal Anderson Park. And let's head over there right now because the nightly meeting is underway. As I walk over to Cal Anderson Park, I'll show you tents outside the East Precinct here on 12th. Quite a few of them, maybe a couple more than yesterday. And tents outside the East Precinct here on Pine. And without further ado, I'm making my way down Pine to Cal Anderson Park. I want to catch, or at least what's up, Magic Monkey? Thank you everyone for who's tuning in. Yes, CHOP still stands. Some of the media reports have been a bit off, I would say, as to how imminent CHOP's closure is or could be. Do they have tacos? I don't know. They used to have tacos. Annabelle, quickly.
Hi, I'm still here.
Are there tacos here?
Let's see. I'm not sure. Yesterday there
Well, how about you?
was some Mexican vendor, but I don't see the tent anymore. But here's the hot dog.
Are you saying there's a Black Lives Matter shirt a salesman saying tacos over this way. Anyway, the hot dog guy's here. I plugged him yesterday. But no time for snacks right now because the meeting is underway. I think it's been going on for about half hour if they started relatively on time. And I'm missing talks, presumably about the future of CHOP. The hot dogs were around $6 yesterday. I don't know if those prices changed. Another bright, sunny day out here at Cal Anderson Park in the Capitol Hill district of Seattle. I am about to dial down my talking so you guys can listen in on the speeches. Where should we set up? It's really bright right here.
Yeah, we have to turn around.
No, I ate a beef hot dog yesterday. They had all kinds of... Oh, we do have circles. We have two circles. A big circle and a small circle.
Watch each other. Back each other up. Please. We are a community. Alright? We're on the same
What do you
page.
think? Right here, maybe?
We're on the same page.
No, we get background noise from
What
them.
lives matter? What lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
One more time. What lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
And we stop the stupid. Oh yeah. I'm sorry for taking up 2 more minutes. At about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, I met with one of the heads of Seattle Utilities. They're the ones that provide our porta potties and our garbage bins. So it's kind of nice to pay them back and pick up our garbage.
Rage Brew. Hey, Rage Brew's tuned in.
Number 2, she gave me a warning,
Everyone check out
We need
Rage
to be
Brew's
prepared.
channel.
and I need volunteers.
Fascinating
I'm not
content.
going to say what that warning is because I don't want to freak you out. But I need volunteers. I'm always at the chop shop.
Press for truth as
All
well.
right, all right. Here's what she told me, and I was not happy about this. Number 1, they had a press conference.
You're very
without
welcome,
us.
Rage Brew. Video interview coming on
One
my
thing-
channel soon.
They said, or she said, they're sending them down tomorrow, the police. They said this 2 days ago. They know we are aware. Now, but do not freak out. If you're going to stay, stay. But be prepared to protect.
Thanks for
your
the love,
property.
Rage Brew.
Protect yourself. And one more thing, and I want to make it clear. No violence.
Yeah, no violence.
Unless they touch you. No violence. We stand. We stand. I love you all. And I'm supporting each and every one of you. All right? That's what I'm here for. Support through security, through medical, whatever it takes. I'm here. Now I gotta go deal with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Rage Brew. I'll try to get in contact with you when I'm on the way out of Seattle.
About solidarity, just real quick. Everybody, I want you to pull out your phone real quick. Just real quick. Pull out your phone. My name is Samuel L. Beginner. I came here to speak truth and affect change. Who hears that? I would like you all to add on Facebook. I would like you to understand the journey I've taken to get to this point. It's all in black and white on my Facebook fucking page. And I want you to go back to before coronavirus started and then just start scrolling through that.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Reform 2020!
Alright, so I want to follow up with some other things that were said. First off, concerning the psychological warfare. As we know, there are a lot of people here trying to spread narratives of fear that the police are going to come and bring everything down and all this other kind of shit. And I've found that a good tactic to combat that kind of thing is to have these morale boosting activities. Like the other day, we formed a human chain around the police precinct building to show that we can organize ourselves and we can do things together. We can stand up to them. That's something that really needs to resonate within the community so people aren't afraid of these guys. It should be them that are afraid of us, not the other way around. Second, I want to speak a bit to the statement that was made about talking to black people and hearing their concerns. And I've been doing that pretty much the whole time I'm here. And I wanted to say, hey, not all black people are these like super liberal type, peace-loving, you know, non-radical types. Like there are some really radical black voices in this community, and I've had the privilege of talking to some of them. So let me tell you. So there's this one guy who's at the Conversation Cafe a lot. He's not here right now. He goes by Warren. He started a Signal thread and put me in it, and we're discussing things like community defense. He brought up the idea of forming a gun club. So don't. Right. So. Okay. So if anybody here is interested in a diversity of tactics that include a little more than just standing there as the police slaughter you, if you would like to defend yourself somehow, if you are okay with using guns for that, there is a Signal thread for it. Please come talk to me after this meeting about it. I'll let my friend know that you guys are interested. And if I could just speak about real quick, the Black Panthers, okay? Real quick, please, guys.
Thanks.
We're gonna only have 2 more people talk, and we're gonna come back together and do some facilitation. So 2 more people. Anyone have something to say right now? Nope. Okay.
Hi, Krista.
How goes it, y'all? My name is Coco, and I go by them too as well. But yeah,
there's been some heavy stuff going on, but I definitely think going back to creating culture and creating people coming together and unifying in solidarity and remembering what's going on too, like remembering this idea, because this is just a territory occupying. It is very vital and important, but carrying this idea everywhere, wherever we may go. And peace isn't passive. Going back to they were speaking earlier about how all of us, even when it comes to security, all of us are participating in this motion. Everywhere in life we are participating. So peace isn't passive. We must break bread with people, hear their stories, see what is going on with folks, and be active with everything. Be active. Don't be just standing by and participating with people around you, with everything that's going on. And sharing ideas, sharing stories, remembering, again, solidarity of what's going on, the idea of why we're here, and not just getting caught up in our own agenda, but the agenda of Black Lives Matter. And it's, again, peace isn't passive, and participating in that is showing love, compassion, and giving a fuck about what's going on in other people. And not just standing by, but giving love to those people. And humanizing. We need to, a lot of arrogance and bigotry comes from lack of real life experience with people, so we need to experience. And this is quite an experience there. But part of me, again, I'm just nervous and social anxiety. But it's like, peace isn't passive, and love one another, and break bread, and hold space. Hold space, and again, we're all part of this. And whether it's not security, but, pardon me, I'm just rambling, but love you all and be well, be safe.
So Steven Crowder is a white supremacist YouTube guy. He has people live streaming here. They're walking around like 15 minutes ago. You might have seen them. We talked to them for a second. They had a camera. They lied to us. They said they had stopped recording, but you can look it up on their live feed. They were still recording. So their strategy is to like pick off individual people and talk to them one-on-one and just like trap them in shitty debates and stuff. So just keep an eye on that. And play copyrighted music, but they are live streaming, so it won't instantly get rid of it. But
It's just on the live stream.
YouTube will automatically shut it down. Yeah, play copyrighted music, it'll automatically shut down the YouTube live stream. Maybe.
No.
Cool. But yeah, just keep an eye out. If you saw those guys, one of them, he has like a key thing with a phone on it, and he will lie to you about if it's recording or not. You can check on the live stream. You can hear him say it's not recording.
Cool, so now we're going to reconvene, and the note takers, hopefully the short-term security had a note taker, because did we have a note taker? Yay, okay. So we're going to hear from the note takers. They're going to summarize what the other groups talked about, and then I'm going to open up the microphone for like last minute if people just have something that they want to say, but that should still be timed for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know, because I know there are still people that have things that they want to say. But so, vibe check. Who took notes for the vibe check? Vibe checker? Yes? Okay.
Hello, my name is Jesse Hickman. I'll speak for our vibe check group, which is very small. And you might have already talked about these things, so I'll keep it brief. But the feeling, the vibe for us was the difference between inside shop and outside shop.
There's a massive crowd heading to the freeway in Seattle.
And that lawsuit concerns
Where?
me. The perception from the outside is different than the vibe inside. So much is possible and happening beautiful inside. But right outside on the border, spirits are falling and
Check,
people
they're
are
saying we're seeing
posting
crowds to the freeway.
fear. I think people, when they don't understand a thing, will view it mostly with fear, a lot of emotions, but they start to doubt. And that afterwards, I'd like to join the media aspect because I believe in public relations. We found a flower on our window the other morning, and it just warmed my heart because it wasn't a pile of poop, it wasn't a broken window. Our building was broken into 3 times in one day. And I'm not liking the voices I'm hearing from my neighbors. It really concerns me, the fear part of it. So the communication from inside to outside, I'd like to help with that in any way that I can. But that vibe of inside and outside is what feels like.
And long-term strategy note taker.
long-term group. We talk about a lot of things. A couple of the most important things. Oh, my name's Destiny. Having a mission statement, having points of unity to sort of get us all on the same page. I incorrectly used the term monolithic voice. It's been, yeah, sorry. No, I'm sorry. So, got it. Better? Okay, great. So,
Quick look
just
at the
trying to get
merch.
so that we're all kind of on the same page,
Don't
and
know
when
whose
people
stream
ask us
this
about
is.
it, we run into the problem of
Red
like, well,
Fox's
you know,
stream.
someone says something and
Might head over
maybe
there
they
now.
get trapped and it's an awkward situation. Also occupying the police station, that was something that everybody agreed on, that should be like a huge #1 long-term goal, as well as creating something that can be repeated and done again in other parts of the state or in other parts of the country. Another really interesting idea was a CHOP healthcare system to sort of show that a community-based healthcare system is possible, where members would be kind of opted in. We didn't really talk about like who would be qualifying as members. A lot of the things that we talked about were just ideas and not super fleshed out just because of time. But I thought that was really cool, and then we could provide the healthcare within CHOP, and they seemed really enthusiastic about that, as well as like a voting system within CHOP, where maybe we have like an app sort of for direct democracy, or like a message box that then at the General Assembly things are voted on if like they're valid concerns or something. Looking to and educating on the history of the Occupy movements in Seattle and in Washington in the past, so that we can really learn about what mistakes were made and what things were done well, so that we can, you know, all together model after, you know, things that have already happened, and work towards that again. Just a couple more main points. A plan to preserve the art and the history so that we have an accurate accounting of what happened here, because a lot of the media coverage has been unnecessarily negative and wrong. So, working on that. Yeah, and then somebody had a really cool quote. They said that we needed to be an incubator for leaderless direct democracy. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, that's kind of all the main points that we had.
One more time, encouraging people to like see how they can turn these ideas into action by getting each other's phone numbers and keeping this conversation going after this. Short-term strategy, no taker.
So, going through the very long list of notes, one, there's definitely like a lot of concerns that we all have that we're all trying to figure out, because there's a whole lot going on, especially in the short term, because that's where all the stuff, that's where the action is. So the primary thing, it appears, is people are concerned about security, but also about maintaining the culture of the space, by which I mean letting it be a cultural space and emphasizing on that and focusing on putting the energy which is here into things which enrich us, that we can take away, that essentially lift us up. There's just so many notes. I really tried to take a lot, so yeah, let's see if there's anything else. I think that's kind of the main thing, is recentering. I mean, I don't mean to be trite, I don't want to like step on what anyone said. It's just there was so much. Obviously, I'm here for security, you know, whatever. But it seems like that was definitely like a primary topic and something that concerns people. And I think that's fine that it does. Obviously, there's been a lot of different types of activity, and there's also change. And it's I personally view it as a chance to kind of make things more community friendly and safe, without needing necessarily have like an escalation of anything. There's also emphasis on de-escalation training. Pointed out that Daybreak Community Center and Centro de la Raza, and also the Northwest African American Museum, were successful occupations that are now beautiful community centers. So regardless of what happens with that building, I'll just sort of sum this up and editorialize for a second. That is the type of movement I think that we should focus on, is building the community that we need. I'm going to keep talking until someone takes this away from me.
Okay, now, can someone facilitate keeping track of who would like to talk. And I need a timer. What sounds like a good amount of time? 2 or 3 minutes? 2? All right. So you had your hand up first. I'm going to hand you a mic.
Okay, so firstly, I want to circle back to when I first got here. You guys were discussing people using in the area and using in CHOP. I think we need to remember that a lot of homeless people live here, and they are going to use drugs here because there is nowhere else for them to go. There are safe injection sites. They are open from about 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And what I propose, and it's something I've talked to with people before, especially now that all the medical team has left, right? We need to also work on coming up with some sort of new medical team and also some sort of safe injection site for people who are drug users. Secondly, on the topic of the police coming back, the police are going to come back. We don't know when. They're not going to fucking tell us. It is not going to be now during the day. It is not going to be in the morning. It is going to be in the middle of the night when there are far less people here, when people are drunk, on drugs, and people are fucking tired. And I think that's something we need to all remember. Okay.
Hey guys. Oh man, I'm nervous. I don't like doing this. Alright, most of you guys kind of know me as the snack van. This is like my first protest, and I also basically stayed out 24/7 since Westlake. I've been running supplies, kind of been at the front. I literally slept right there when the police line was going on. Sunday night, I was barbecuing chicken at 4 a.m. for people. I was there when Chaz was created Monday night at also 5 a.m. just barbecuing chicken for like almost everybody that was still here. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to say, I moved out. Most of the people that I've worked with, most of the people that I appreciated moved out, or at least that I saw. There's amazing people still here. The point that I'm trying to make is that the original enemies were the police, extremists, fascists. Those are not the people that we're fighting anymore. We're fighting aggressors, we're fighting drunk people. We have different safety concerns that we're not equipped to deal with. And the people that we're most equipped to deal with, we lost partially due to threats to their family and media exposure. Right now, I think one of the best, most beautiful things to come out of CHOP is the kitchen and the gardens and the food and the care for the people that show up every day. I would like the marches. The marches are great. I think those are separate. Yeah, I was there with the van. That's fair. Anyway, I think that's one of the most beautiful things to come out of here. I think that they deserve and that they have the most right to try and possibly get some sort of solution where they get half the precinct, city funding, something along those lines, which then allows police to come back and have to literally face those same people feeding the homeless, feeding those same people that same care every day, and sort of give some of those good apples a chance to see, because it's really just, again, a matter of time before police wants to come anyway. I've met people that are caught in a bad system. I've personally met people that really had no ill intent, that were listening, that were misguided.
3 minutes.
That's it.
Thanks for the ticket.
I believe
All
this
right, hey,
is
Parag,
Robert Walton from last
before
night.
Fred speaks, I want to give a warning to all the state operators in here. If you're taking government money to come in here and fuck up our meeting, we will find you. I promise you that. You're lower than a fucking cop. You're the biggest piece of shit on earth. If you're taking government money to come in here and fuck up our shit, you are the lowest piece of human scum on earth, and we will find you.
Just a quick reminder for security to look out for, and also we should ban any incendiary, fireworks, loud noises, stupid yelling, all kinds of noise. Make some real noise, not that kind of noise. No fireworks. 4th of July, my ass.
Can we get a vote on that? Can we get a thumbs up on that, Dragon? Can we get a thumbs up on that, Dragon? Can we have
No
a vote?
fireworks.
No fireworks.
No fireworks. You know why? I got people with PTSD. I got people that are vets. I got animals here. We got children here. With fireworks. Turn them around.
Sacred space, no loud noises.
So the Black Collective Voice, which is like one thing that has sprung up from this, and the Black Collective Voice is not representative of all Black voices in this experience by any means, and it's an open group. But I'm
Alright, I'm gonna try to fix the video.
I would really like to bridge the gap between like
Is the video
ally
black?
people and the Black Collective Voice and having communication.
What are you guys seeing?
So, like right now with this meeting, right? You're just like, oh, we have all these good ideas and all these things need to happen. Da, 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 da. I don't have the capacity to like get every.
Are we back?
We need to facilitate
the video's showing for me, but
ability of more people.
But can you guys see the video?
Simple information about what's happening, right? So I do want to provide myself as like that one of the point people.
No, you cannot see the video. Still black. All right, I'm gonna try to fix this again.
What?
All right, what about now? Now is the video back? Has the video returned?
Russian people off road?
Still no? I'm seeing the video, but you guys are not. Okay. Is the video playing now? Is the video playing now? I'm not talking to you, sir.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm not. We've been over this so many times already. I'm not talking to you, sir. Just audio? Is it just audio? Or is there video also? Just audio. Alright, I guess I gotta restart the whole thing. And now there's a man chasing after me here. Fantastic. I don't even have... Oh my fucking god.
Yo, signs all over the place. Unless you have permission, do not videotape.
I've discussed this with a bunch of members of CHOP.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, watch my stream. Go to the Josh Friedman YouTube channel. Go to the Josh Friedman YouTube channel. Go to the Josh Friedman YouTube channel. Go to my channel. Oh my fucking god. For the record, it's I don't even have video on right now. You're not even blocking video. There isn't even video playing.
I will block you. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Tell him to stop video. What are we doing? Let it go. Let it go. Because he didn't get permission. Yeah, he didn't.
Dude, I've spoken with so many people in CHOP. We've been through this so many times.
Okay, but why are we doing this? Are we reporting anything important instead of their business?
Let's go.
Exactly. You're reporting for what? Really, what's your intention?
Go to the Josh Friedman YouTube channel.
Okay, I will. Hey, I'll wait. Thank you.
Go to the Josh Friedman YouTube channel. You guys are just making stuff up. What?
We're not allowed to record here.
I want to. I've got a broken stream right now that I need to fix. So my stream is black right now. for the record, I forget the guy's name. It's the guy who wears the black, he's a black man, wears black pants, wears this black, or that guy right there. He's the guy who wears black pants, black jacket, and some, what do you call those kind of hats? But a hat, and I think he's got a gray beard. And I mean, this is just ridiculous at this point. And I don't even have a stream going, or I mean, I guess you guys hear the audio. I'm gonna have to stop this stream, start a new one. I'm just... Yeah, I'm momentarily, in a matter of seconds, gonna end this stream and start a new live stream. Did you get a shot of him by any chance?
I think so. I think I recorded it all. Wait, let me wait.
Let's see if you got a shot of him.
And your live stream
This
didn't
one...
work.
Yeah, I got a call and the picture went black, and I'm gonna have to restart it. And then as I'm trying to restart it, this guy just comes and instigates. In case there's a crowd coming, let's step out of here a little bit. Okay guys, I am ending this stream right now. I'm gonna start a new stream immediately. It's probably gonna have the same title or a very similar title.
Okay,
So see you on the other side.